I became a hospital chaplain kind of by accident. I needed a job quickly and ended up staying in New York City, and I just really fell in love with the work. I grew up in a small town in rural southwest Georgia, Pelham, Georgia. When I was 8, my mom died in a dune buggy accident very unexpectedly. That loss as a kid, I think, has steered the course of my entire life in one way or another. I have intentionally taken risks in my career, in my education, in my personal life to try to honor my mom and to honor the opportunities that she didn't get to have. In this pandemic, I've actually been thinking about her a lot insofar as she died alone. She didn't have her family with her, and I think about the questions that you ask yourself when you lose a family member that way. You know, were they in pain? Did they know what was happening? Were they scared? And I think about the scale of the tragedy that New York City is facing right now. I think about the toll on my own life from that singular loss, and then magnify it to a scale of a city. I can't fathom the scar that will leave on this city and on this generation. It's just it's unfathomable. It's unspeakable.
I worry about the healthcare providers because they are witnessing so much loss and themselves are being traumatized.
There was a nurse who asked me if she was going to hell. Other people ask, are we being punished? Have we done something wrong? It breaks my heart because the people that ask me that question are putting their lives at risk to heal and to take care of people in the middle of just an extraordinary mess. I tell them that they are a gift. This crisis is something that is so much bigger than anything any single one of us can do. Before the pandemic, I worked with the hematology oncology teams. When people die, typically, I encourage family to touch the body, to hold their hands, to sing to them, to pray over them. You know, religious rituals are very tactile activities. You know, we touch, we hug, we eat. And to have all of the physicality of showing love stripped away, it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. We try to do the best we can and pray that some force makes up the difference. I have held phones outside of patients' rooms so that their loved ones could speak to them. Sometimes families just want me to go put a hand on the door and pray for the person inside. I have a young Muslim patient, and when we pray together, I ask him what he's praying for, how I can pray for him, what is on his heart, and I will offer that prayer and then close with the Shahada, or the Muslim statement of faith. I had a Catholic patient and her daughter called asking if she could have a rosary put at her bedside, and so the nurses put it in her hand so that she could hold it. You know, I mentioned my own mother dying alone, and I think my prayer for my patients now is the same prayer that I had for her and will always have for her. Just this hope that they know that they're loved, that they know that they're not forgotten, that they know that their lives are meaningful, and that they will be remembered. In my mind, even though we can't be together, even though we can't grieve together, we are all sharing in this communal experience of longing. And I think that the ways in which we cry together in the middle of that it's something profoundly holy. Every day, I am astounded by the gratitude and the kindness that people still continue to show even in the most devastating circumstances. The capacity of the human spirit to love is something that is breathtaking.